Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the newly added challenges. And today's challenge, Codename 47, which will get us the retro Codename 47 suit. And for this, we have 5 challenges to take care of across various maps, starting in Chongqing with the Red Dragon, before we move on to Santa Fortuna for Say Hello to My Little Friend, and then after that we are off to Bangkok for Traditions of the Trade, and then off to Berlin for Explosions Run Loose, and then finally off to the Carpathian Mountains for the setup. So without further ado, let's get ourselves off to Chongqing. So for our first challenge, the Red Dragon, where we have to eliminate either of our primary targets in Chongqing with a sniping rifle and from the blue neon sign vantage point, which is the sniper's nest anyway. So for our first challenge, we will be starting on the balcony location, and we don't actually need to bring anything with us, although I have decided to bring with me the Leviathan sniping rifle as it matches the one on the map, so we have a little bit extra ammo as I'm such a bad shot. So once we load in, we can pause for dramatic effect and get the full effect of the Halloween costume outfit. I can't remember what its actual name is, but we finally get the pumpkin head for it. We're going to retrieve our sniping rifle from the briefcase and make our way directly up to the sniper's nest. And we're just going to go straight to the neon sign, and if we're quick enough, and I did waste a few seconds at the start, so we will be quick enough, even if you wait around for about 5 seconds. And once we get to the sniper's nest, Hush should be just entering the meditation room, and we can take a shot at him just as he moves away. Hold still there, lad. There we go. So that is our headshot on one of the targets from the neon sign, and that is the first of our 5 challenges taken care of. So moving on, we will move now to Santa Fortuna and Say Hello to My Little Friend, where we have to locate the golden idol statue and then pacify the shaman with it. So for this challenge, we will be starting at the village bar, and the only item we need to be bringing with us will be our ever trusty lockpick. So right from the start here, we are going to leave the bar area and we're going to make our way directly up the road to the main village. And you can see up in the distance a gentleman just leaving his property. There goes the door. He's going to walk away, and if we time this just right, before he gets too far and the patrolling guards get too close, we can lockpick our way straight in and grab the idol. Now this never used to work. You could only get the idol by getting the keys off of the gentleman's exit in the building, but I had a little play around and tried and tested a couple of things, and it turns out that the lockpick now works. So once we've lockpicked our way into the property, we can grab the golden idol and then make a beeline straight for the shaman's hut, and all we have to do is knock him out. I'm not going to risk throwing the idol at him, as that doesn't always count as an objective or a challenge. You can shut up as well, mate, I'm busy. So that will get us our second challenge. So moving on to Bangkok, and we have Traditions of the Trade, where we have to eliminate one of our main targets via a drowning accident kill. So for this challenge we will be starting at the default location, and the only item we need to be bringing with us will be a vial of emetic poison. So right from the start and off the bat, we want to waste no time at all and get ourselves straight to the restaurant area. We're in a race with Mr. Morgan to get to the hors d'oeuvres. Excuse me, sir. And once we get here, we're just going to very quickly crouch down, and the plate with the 2 red bottles in front of it is the one we want, not the one that I was almost poisoning. And with that done, all we can do now is await the arrival of Mr. Morgan, and he will be here momentarily. He's actually just entered the building now. Here he comes. He's going to ponder about for a few moments, and then he's going to sample the hors d'oeuvres. There he goes, and he's going to get riotously sick, and he's going to need to locate the nearest available bathroom, which we are stood roughly outside of. So once he makes his way along, we can just follow him straight into the bathroom, into the cubicle, close the door. Yep, that's it, the door's closed. We are now free to drown Mr. Morgan in the toilet, and that will achieve another section of our challenges here. So down goes Mr. Morgan. So that's Traditions of the Trade taken care of, and next up we are off to Berlin for the Explosions Run Loose challenge, where we have to eliminate 5 ICA targets or agents with explosives in a single run through. And we only have access to 3 explosives, 3 of which we are bringing with us: the Pale Duck, the Devil Duck and the Black Duck. And we will be starting at the Biker Hangout, and we will acquire our other explosives on the map. So here we are in Berlin, and I've picked this option, this starting location, because it puts us very close to a number of our targets and a couple of propane cylinders, one of which we are going to retrieve, and then we're just going to throw on the floor just by the door here, so that it should bounce just past the door, close enough. When our target agent Lowenfold comes along, we can then blow that up. While we're waiting for him, we're going to retrieve our rubber ducky from the garage area here. Just have to wait for the enforcer to move away, and then return to our corridor, ignoring the guy come to investigate the noise. And we're going to pull out our silenced pistol, and we're just going to take out the camera there. Now our target is just approaching from behind. Unfortunately, I've hugged the wrong wall, and I've lost so much time here that we've actually just missed our opportunity, or should I say our first opportunity, because shortly later our target returns from the rec room, and we can then blow up the gas cylinder. Now the reason I've picked Agent Lowenfold as my first target is that he is carrying a proximity or a remote explosive. Either way, it is an explosive. I do believe it is a remote. It's a C4 block. Let's just hide in here while we wait for the panic to calm down. Now unfortunately, someone has gotten to that block just before me, so he's signed his own death warrant basically. We're not worried about a silent assassin rating here today. We are only worried about achieving our challenge. So this guy is going to have to go at some point. Now I'm hoping that he's going to go somewhere on the ground floor. It's looking like he's going to head upstairs, which is not good news, because that area is full of biker gang members, along with our next target. So once he gets up near the top of these stairs, we're going to throw him back down to the bottom. About here should do. There we go. Right, you go to sleep. It's a silly goatee as well. Thank you for the C4 demo block. And with that in hand, as we're now on the first floor, we may as well utilize the back route entrance around the weed farm. And in here is where I'm going to discover that our targets do not react very normally. This is the first of a couple of instances where I plant something in clear view of our target and they completely ignore it. So we've placed our C4 block on the floor there, and Agent Rhodes has come along and completely ignored it. So we're just going to move it as close as I dare to the line of sight of the biker in the corner there. So just by the fan here will be as brave as I'm going to get. It's not really as close as I would like it to be, but it's a C4 block. It has quite a large blast radius. It should do the trick. Let's see. Yep, there he goes, and we've smashed every light in the room. Lovely. Right, so that's 2 of our targets taken out with explosions. We're now going to move on and switch to our rubber duckies. Excuse me, no, sorry, you're going to have to go to sleep for a while. And our next target will be Agent, let's see, Green, I think we'll go for, who's on the rooftop of the club. So we're going to make our way over the overpass and down the other side. And this is where we will once again encounter the targets not reacting as quite they should. So we're just going to run past this guard here, relaxing. There is Agent Green. He's about to stop and check in. So we're going to select one of our ducks. Doesn't matter which. We're going to throw it over towards Agent Green. And he is going to spot it. And I think everything's going nicely. And then he goes back to his usual routine. And the guard we passed suddenly walks over to this area. Something he doesn't normally do. So we're going to retrieve our rubber duck very quickly here, and we're going to take another opportunity swipe at our target. So in a moment he's going to move back towards the middle of the roof, and at that point I'm going to attack. I don't want to do it just there because of the other guard, and we will have to take him out as well. If we wait a little while, the other guard might not be such a big issue. Not that he's a big issue anyway. So here is Agent Green at the end here, and we can't throw the duck straight at him. So we're just going to throw it on the floor near him and very quickly trigger it. And that is our 3rd takedown. So 3 down, 2 to go. We're now going to head downstairs to Agent Thames. Let's go down this way, it's much quicker. And this is where things all will go horribly wrong for me, in the fact that I'm going to have to do a lot of hiding and killing, because we drop down here, and to avoid Agent Thames we run out in front of a camera, and we are currently wanted. So everybody is now alerted to our presence. So let's get rid of Agent Thames very, very quickly. That's number 4, and we need to get into the club, and the same camera is going to tell everyone where we're going. And in here we're going to try and hide and maybe get into a bit of a gunfight, but eventually we come through. Oh, we have one left over here. Excuse me, sir, can you come back? I need to have a word. That word was oi. Right, so we have a number of targets available. There is Agent Davenport. We're just going to avoid him, and we're going in preference of Agent Montgomery, who is a thorn in my side for this mission. So we're going to head downstairs, and right at the very bottom we're going to just drop our rubber duck on the floor here and make our way over towards the DJ booth and await the arrival of Agent Montgomery. So there's two reasons I've picked this as my final agent. One being it is Agent Montgomery, and no matter what I'm doing, he seems to get in the way. And number two, we are very close to an exit. So when Montgomery comes along and actually finds the duck and reacts to it, it didn't help him though, as we've achieved our objective. So moving on to our final challenge, the setup, set in the Carpathian Mountains. And for this one, we have to eliminate 47 of the Constance guards along the train, which is basically all of them. And at the very end, we must inject ourselves with the memory erasing syringe. And for this challenge, we will be bringing nothing with us, as we have nothing to bring with us. So for our final challenge for the Codename 47 challenge and suit, we must eliminate 47 of the guards on the train, which is pretty much all of them. This is going to essentially be a kill everyone challenge. I will leave a couple of scientists alive but unconscious, and I'm not going to commentate through this as it's not exactly a walkthrough. I'm just going to let the music play and the theatrics happen naturally.
Man, got nothing. Stand by. Oh, crap! Nothing to report. Over. Affirmative. Moving on. Out. Holy shit! Yeah. Right. Dr. Zero took one for the team. He's not gonna make it. Advance to better position. Engage at will. I got him in my sight.
I don't suppose there's any point calling for help.
No.
Seems I brought this on myself. Well played, Miss Burnwood. Do you really think she'll be able to resist all that power? This is not how people work.
She rejects the power, not the responsibility.
A noble idea. But please join me in the real world. I trust you already know what this is. Why not simply take it? Embrace who you were always meant to be.
No, never again.
Well, I had to try. Go on then. Do your thing. At least I die knowing who I am. Second thoughts. Perhaps we understand each other after all. Go on then, free yourself. Lucas Gray was haunted by his humanity. But freedom from choice is also freedom. Everything is so much simpler in black and white.
So the last thing we have to do is inject ourselves, and that concludes the Codename 47 challenge.
Thank you, my friend. I will take care of you now. All will be well. Wake up. Wake up, my friend. It's the dawn of a new day, and you have things to do.
So there we go, Codename 47 taken care of, and we've acquired ourselves the Codename 47 suit. I look forward to trying that out in a few videos. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.